Alright, son, this one's gonna be quite a long and dark story. So if you're here to get entertained, then go watch some Subway Surfers TikToks, bro. This one's gonna be very important for you. There comes a point in a man's life where he simply does not give a fuck anymore. And I'll tell you when that happened for me. You see, I started this channel December. In December 2022 with the same exact intention that I have right now. The intention was help people, be a voice, a saving voice, a saving grace for the men who are 5 steps behind me, and at the same time be compensated for it, turn it into a business. My goal was to save lives and be compensated for it. The same goal I have right now. And so I started the channel with the same exact, very similar type of videos to the ones I have currently. You know, it was the best nofap tip, how to stop relapsing, go to the gym, why you need to build muscle, 3 ways to be more masculine, testosterone increase. I was uploading those videos, and as expected, they started doing well. They started growing and getting some traction and getting some traction. And as I built an audience, as I started growing people, again, this is like 50 subscribers in, right? As I started growing the audience and people started resonating with my message, with my story, with who I am, people started asking, hey, bro, this is really good, but I'm kind of lonely, man. How do you get girls? These young men were deprived of intimacy. And I saw myself in them, bro. I saw myself in them. That's exactly who I was a few years ago. A young man, deprived of intimacy, deprived of love, deprived of a lot of things. So I took it as my duty to serve these men, to take care of them. And at this point, I was in university, right? So I'm in university, and I'm in the depths of like the whole red pill manosphere, and I'm just like being a complete fucking degenerate. I'm being a complete degenerate fuckboy. I'm fucking left and right, just being a degenerate, right? And so I thought, wait, these guys want exactly what I have right now. I can teach it to them. I can take care of these people. So that's exactly what I did. These guys commenting, bro, how do you, what should I do with this girl? She's saying this, but I don't know what to do. How do I get her to like me? At this point, I was very, very corrupted by the red pill, right? So, of course, I started uploading content which emanated exactly that. You can kind of imagine the titles, right? It was shit like how to get girls in university, 3 ways to make her fall in love fast, psychologically manipulate women to fall in love with you, the 3 bedroom secrets, how to escape the friend zone immediately, how to that type of shit, right? Very clickbaity titles. And honestly, that's the way. So the titles were very clickbaity, and I was just spewing red pill shit in the videos, and it worked. It honestly worked. Of course, it would work. I'm spewing this red pill shit, and I'm helping the people. Oh my god, you've helped me so much. Thank you, thank you. The thing is, I did something very, very stupid, and I didn't know it was at the time. This was fucking like retarded of me. You probably know like the Hamza and like some other red pill creators, and I'll show like pictures of them on the screen. They had these videos, and I was making the exact same type of videos, where the thumbnail was just me and like a girl, right? Just like the way they're doing. And the dumb thing I did was, so I had the plan of keep the business. I told nobody about the channel. I told nobody about the business. I kept it a secret. I thought I'd just grow it, and then once it pops off, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you've been building this the whole time." I made a stupid fucking decision of, and I regret this a lot, of having the women in the thumbnails, and it was like very, very red pilly, very red pilly of like very like provocative. It was just like picture of me and women together, and very, very provocative. Obviously, they would get clicks and everything. Very idiotic of me, but I did that, and I kept on uploading those types of videos, and the channel kept growing. Nobody knew about it. Kept on making the same types of videos, very diverse type of videos, but there were a lot of these like red pill degenerate, stupid type of videos. Then I upload and I upload and I upload, and as expected, the channel starts blowing up, right? It starts blowing up. I know exactly how to get you so fucking psychologically hooked onto my content. Hooked. You can't stop watching my videos. I put no edits. I put no edits in my videos, and you're going to continue watching. I don't need to throw bullshit edits to get you hooked onto my content. I've learned so. I know exactly how to fucking get you hooked, how to speak, how to tell stories. I know exactly what to do to get you hooked and to blow up a channel. You vaporize my channel today. Delete me off the face of the internet. You'll see me sprouting up in some random country on the other side of the world in fucking like South Africa. You see one guy with a beard and a black bathrobe speaking in front of a camera again. Delete that guy, he'll sprout up in another country. I know exactly. There's a formula to this, and I know exactly how to blow up channels. So as expected, the channel starts blowing up. The channel starts blowing up, and the videos are getting traction and traction and traction. Obviously, I knew this was going to happen, but what I didn't see coming was the fact that when the channel would start blowing up, I knew my boys, I knew the people around me would find out. I didn't expect them to react this way because of how fucking blinded I was. I blow the channel up, then people that know me see the thumbnails. Like, wait, I know this guy. They click on my channel, they find out, oh my God, he's been making like these degenerate videos. Hold on, I know this girl in the video. So they start like texting the girls, and they start all of them texting each other, and within one day, within 20 minutes, fuck off emails. I'm telling a story here. Within 20 minutes, within a short period of time, everybody I know knows about my channel. And I expected it to happen. I expected it to be a good thing, like a big surprise. But the reaction I got was completely different from what I expected. They all hated me for it. Another time I thought, what? I didn't expect this. They all hated me for it. They saw these like degenerate thumbnails and the degenerate like stupid fucking. It was stupid of me not to ask, bro. Even they saw the thumbnails. They saw the videos I was making. Hated me for it. Within an instant, bro. I lost all my friends. Again, you can imagine I was just this like absolute crazy outgoer, whatever, in university, and then instantly I lost everything. Everything. I lost all my friends. There was this woman I was seeing at the time who I loved and cared for a lot. Instantly, she's gone. Everybody turned their back against me. My reputation was fucked, tarnished, gone, in the bin. Everybody's hating me. I'm getting like threats, I'm getting like fucking death threats and shit, bro. And I'm just sitting there like completely destroyed, shocked, completely fucking humiliated. I'm just the mindset I have was the mindset I had was completely destroyed. So much yelling, so much screaming, so much fighting, and it's a very rough night. And of course, all these people, like, they reported me and everything, and that exact same night, I had to move from where I lived, where I was comfortable with, in this room I was so accustomed to, acclimated to, for months and months. And I'm staying in this room. I built the empire, the channel. It was at 400 subscribers this time, around this time. I built it very comfortable with the room, very comfortable and everything. All my stuff is in there. In one night, that night where everything happened, I get like escorted out by security and my entire fucking like building, the people I was living with, because I was living in dorms, right? They all see like me being escorted out by like three security, getting thrown into the back of a car. And it's like, you can only imagine what they were thinking. Did this guy fucking murder someone? So not only do the people, like my friends and everything, not only were they gone, vanished, but the people who didn't really know much of me think I'm like a fucking murderer or some shit. Being escorted by like multiple security guards, dumped into the back of a car, and taken away into this dungeon. I had to be moved away. I lost everything. I lost everything, and it's a very rough time. They put me into this dungeon where it was like the Canadian winter, right? So it was fucking freezing. No blankets, nothing. With like roaches in that room. I had literally nothing. All I had was my phone, my laptop, and some fucking like chargers. That's all I had. And here I am just like begging the people I've hurt. Because I hurt people, right? And I didn't mean to. Apologizing profusely, saying I'm sorry, don't do this and everything, and I'm so worried what they're gonna do, what's gonna happen. Full of fucking uncertainty. I didn't know what was going on. And I'm just scared, bro. I'm scared shitless. Couldn't sleep. Shivering. Praying to... I had nobody. Nobody. Not a single soul. I had nobody but God. And I'm just praying and praying and praying. I had absolutely nobody. Days pass, nights pass, and I didn't know what the fuck was happening to me, man. I have this like reputation of being the dickhead, the evil person in my university. Everyone hates me now. Lies were being spread about me. Literal lies just so that people could hurt me more. You know, they stuck a knife inside me and now they're twisting it. And I can't do anything. I can't refute any of these lies because everyone already sees like, oh, I'm the dickhead degenerate. Time passes and time passes and time passes. I'm apologizing more and more and more. Not a single soul, not a single person, none of my friends, nobody showed me any mercy. They just see me as this fucking evil person. And by the way, you may think like, the story's kind of mid, bro. I wouldn't be like so scared if I were you. Keep in mind, I'm skipping over a shit ton of details, right? So nights pass, and I'm just sitting there in this dungeon, and one day I just decide, fuck this. And you can see this in my first video that is uploaded currently onto this channel. I shaved my head fully. I had this super long hair, and do you remember that? Like, that arc I had with the long curly hair and everything. I shaved my head completely, zero. I put on some clothes, put on a jacket. I leave this filthy dungeon and I walk. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., in the middle of the fucking night, in the winter night, and I walk. And I walk, and I walk, and I walk, and I walk. Where? Where do I walk? There is no destination. All I know is I'm walking. With my freshly shaved head, and there's like goosebumps on my scalp because of how cold it is. But I feel nothing. I walk, and I keep on walking, and I keep on walking, and I keep on walking. My mind is filled with thoughts, filled with trauma, filled with like echoes of like screams and attacks and threats and worries and uncertainty and what's gonna happen to me and are people coming after me and this and that and this. Then I walk and I walk and I keep on walking and I keep on walking until I snap back into reality and I look around. There isn't a single light in the vicinity. There isn't a single sign of humanity, a single sign of civilization. There's not a single sign. And then I look around and I realize I don't even know where the fuck I am. There's no lights. It's pitch black, 3 a.m. Pitch black, and I just stop. I'm in some, like, in the middle of some field, some open plain. Not a single soul around me. Nothing. Even the stars were dimmed. I was literally in this fucking, like, abyss, this void. And then the thought comes into my mind. And this is where it all happens. I'm alone in this void, in this abyss right now. If somebody was to try and end my life right now, and this sounds very fucking dark. This sounds very dark. If somebody was to try and end my life, if somebody was to try and shoot me, if somebody was to try and stab me, I would not care. I would not care. Genuinely. You want to take my life? Go ahead, bro. I could always visualize it. Some guy coming up to me with a weapon, and I'm just standing there, not even flinching. You want to take me? Take me, bro. Obviously, I would fight for my life and everything, but if my life ends up being given to that guy, it didn't faze me. And that's when I realized all these, because I've been through a lot of shit, right? All these years of pain and suffering and uncertainty and bullshit and struggle. All these years that I've been through, all that has been training my soul, training my heart to this point, and especially that recent experience I had. I genuinely didn't give a fuck anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I've turned truly cold-hearted. Now, there's a point where there's a very specific way you can use this for good, and there's a way you can use this where it will turn into bad. And I'll speak about this more later into the video. But I felt nothing. Completely emotionless at that moment. I absolutely felt fucking nothing standing in that void. Whatever happened to me, I'd have a straight face. My emotions would not spike. It was literally like a flat line in my soul's virility. Nothing. And so I want you to visualize this. I want you to visualize a man walking through a field. And this is exactly what happened to me, and it will happen to you. I want you to visualize a man walking through a field, and this field is it's a huge field. The man starts from the beginning of the field, and there's this enemy on the other side of the field. But this enemy has, like, it has, the enemy is at the position where the man wants to be. So there's goals on the other side of the field. There's treasure. There's what the man wants at the other side of this field. Here's the guy, and here's the enemy. But everything this man has ever wanted is over here. And he's walking towards his goals. And this enemy is shooting bullets, boulders, rocks, sand. He's shooting him. This enemy is shooting the guy. And every time he gets shot, he breaks a leg, he falls. He's hurt. He's on the ground. He gets shot in the arm. He falls. He stumbles. He trips. It hurts. But he gets up and he continues walking. He gets a fucking rock thrown at his face. His nose is broken. He's hurt. But he keeps on walking. The guy shoots his leg. Snipes his fucking, like, foot. It hurts. But he keeps on walking. He falls. He keeps on walking. He gets thrown shit at him. He keeps on walking. He gets punched by some random fucking thing that spawned. Knocked down. But he gets up and he keeps on walking. He gets hurt over and over and over again. And he gets hurt and hurt. And he gets spike balls thrown at him. And he's stuck with like cactus inside of him. He gets hurt and he gets hurt and he gets hurt and he gets hurt. But he keeps on walking. And at some point, this enemy that's so used to shooting and seeing the man fall, seeing the man stumble, all of a sudden he sees the guy getting shot at. His bullets are landing. But he brushes them off. They don't hurt him anymore. They mean nothing to the guy. Yeah. The bullets. It's a tickle. Move on. Shit thrown at his face, he just blocks that shit. He gets shot at and he gets shot at and he gets shot at. And it means nothing to him. He is no longer falling. No longer is he stumbling. No longer is he tripping on his feet. He's walking and walking and walking and he's walking. And he's walking towards his goals. He's walking towards everything he's ever wanted. And nothing at this point. He's been through so much of those rocks and bullets that knocked him down. He's been through so much of that shit that it doesn't faze him anymore. He walks and he walks and he walks. Nothing phases him anymore. He's almost like this ironclad armor. He can't be stopped. He keeps on walking and walking and walking. Nothing hurts him anymore. He isn't afraid of the bullets. He isn't afraid of the punches. He isn't afraid of the pain. It hurts, but he doesn't get knocked down. He just keeps on walking. And all of a sudden, this enemy with the sniper, he sees that. And all of a sudden, instead of the guy being scared of the bullets coming his way, this enemy with the sniper is scared of the guy walking towards him. This analogy that I just gave you is the analogy of a man who's been through so much fucking shit in his life and so much obstacles and so much pain that he does not give a flying fuck anymore. You see, a man becomes cold-hearted when he fears nothing anymore. He fears absolutely nothing anymore. You need to stop trying to dodge these bullets. As you walk towards your goals, as you walk your path to the life you want, to the dreams you want, to the things you want, to the beliefs you have, to the morals you have, as you walk that path, too many people are trying to dodge the bullets, to dodge and to weave and to bob. Those bullets will hit you inevitably. You're only going to hurt yourself more and more. Scared of the bullets. Get it over with. Go through the obstacles, go through the pain, and at some point, Just like that point when I was standing in the middle of that field, where I realized I don't give a fuck anymore. Nothing can hurt me, nothing can break me anymore. There will come that point where you've taken enough hits, you've taken enough obstacles that you can't fall down anymore. You cannot fall down anymore. You cannot be broken anymore. You need to stop trying to dodge those bullets. And you might have the idea, the mindset that, oh, this is a terrible life to live. No, no, no. When you turn cold hearted, it is so peaceful. It's so peaceful. If I get brutally attacked, if I get killed, bro, and this is a real possibility when you get big on the internet. Obviously, I'm going to fight for my life, and I've been doing that. I've been training, fighting, like real fights, sparring, boxing, everything. I'm training myself to become a weapon. But if I get gunned down, then I lived life true to my core. And this is where you see some people, honestly, you see some people who genuinely aren't afraid to die. There's two things that create this feeling, this very peaceful feeling. It's God and it's being cold hearted. Being cold hearted is very peaceful. You don't give a fuck. You walk through life not giving a fuck. You chase your goals and you chase them hard and you achieve. This doesn't mean you're emotionless, by the way. Obviously, I'm happy sometimes and happy, sad, angry. Stoicism is a different topic, but I still feel those emotions. But I just don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck. It's a very peaceful feeling. It's a very peaceful feeling, and you need to stop dodging those bullets. Again, you are not emotionless. You don't. This is not me telling you, well, block out your emotions until you fucking like unalive yourself. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying go through the bullshit, go through the pain, through the struggle, go through those situations that will fuck you, that will humiliate you, that will destroy you, that will get you like crying in your sleep. Go through that just the same way I've been through. Go through that so that they don't mean anything to you anymore. Go through that shit. So that it's peaceful for you in the end. Go through that. Now, again, do not think this is me telling you to become emotionless. You know, I've been telling you, bro, all this time, love fully. Love with an open heart. Keep your heart open. You can have an open heart, but at the same time be cold hearted in the way. The way I define cold hearted is different than just, oh, be emotionless. It's simply don't give a fuck anymore. Love fully, love hard. Love hard, bro. I've always loved hard and I will continue to love hard, even through the worst relationships. It is your duty as a man to give your masculine gift to the world of loving hard and loving fully. You can be as cold-hearted as you want to be, but you love fully. Every woman, every woman that I've been with before, you know me, bro. You know me. I love hard. But don't let the fear of losing her stop you from doing that. Because I knew every woman I've been with, I would lose her. I knew it was only a matter of time. I still loved fully and I loved hard. Fight for your love. Fight for your honor. Fight for everything. Fight for your morals. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for all of this. Fight for everything. But the whole point of this video is to tell you to fear no pain. To fear nothing. Fight for what you believe in, fight for your morals, fight for your honor, fight for all that, and especially fight for your love. But fear nothing. Fear nothing. Don't fear those bullets. Don't fear the bullshit. Take them with almost pride. Take them with gratitude. Bring on the pain. This isn't masochistic or anything. This isn't. This is just me training you to forge a stronger soul. Because in this treacherous, evil world we live in, you're gonna need it. Fear no evil. Fear no pain. Take the bullets. Take everything. Fight for your love and fight for your honor. And fight for freedom.